I knew the next morning I'm going to plead guilty to a US federal crime. That's probably one of the 2 times I cried in my adult life. The other one being when my father passed away.
Tell me about freedom. What does it mean to you?
I think there were 5 large freedom changes in our recent history. First of all, there's physical freedom. So how safe are you to walk around the world, travel, not being a slave? Next came freedom of speech. Are you able to think freely, express your thoughts, and share them? Then there was the internet, which increases the freedom of information. Then there's blockchain, which in my view is freedom of money. It increases how we can transact, how we can do business, how we can send value. That's hugely critical. After that, we now have freedom of intelligence. Now we can ask AI almost everything. So I think those are 5 really big chunks of increasing freedom.
You had freedom taken away. What happens when your freedom is taken away?
For that period, my physical freedom is taken away, and my access to freedom of information is taken away. When those things are taken away, it actually really allows you to understand what's important to you in life. At that point, you understand it's not money. Number 1 is health. Without health, everything else doesn't work. Next comes your family, friends, the meaningful connections that you have. That's what you miss the most.
In isolation, in prison, what does it feel like when there's silence?
It's a really interesting change for me. The first day when you go in and you no longer have a phone, you no longer have internet, you really slow down. Over the next few days, it actually allows you to think about things more clearly.
Did you grow?
I believe so. I believe so.
Redemption. What does that mean to you?
For me, that word doesn't mean a lot. In my mind, you are who you are. Your reputation is built through all the things you do. I got a pardon from President Trump, which is some level of redemption for sure. That fixes the title. That didn't change what I did. I made some mistakes and then I corrected them, but by and large, I held to my values. There's a subtle but very important distinction between your title and your reputation. Title-wise, I'm a felon. So I have a criminal record, which is very serious. But I have some very clear advice here. Number 1 is don't worry about what other people think of you. Be a good person and give it time. People's perception of you will change, and then your reputation will catch up. Trust is very important. Trust is how we function in this world. So basically, without trust, you can't cooperate. You can't have business, you can't work together, you can't be friends. So trust is very closely associated with reputation. And that's probably one of the most core fundamental values that you must have. I believe forgiveness is really letting go of some negative feelings that you have. When you don't forgive somebody, the problem is within you. The other person may or may not care. So I recommend people to just let it go. It's hard sometimes, but there are so many better things to do in life.
What about bitterness? You don't seem to be bitter.
Again, bitterness is something that you do to yourself. It's even worse than forgiveness, I think. Right? So bitterness just means that you make yourself an unhappy person. Being bitter about something doesn't solve any problems. Focus on what you can do to make your life better. I'm an action-oriented person. Emotionally, I'm very stable. I'm much more focused on what can I do instead of holding on to those feelings.
multiple perspectives.
Yes. So we live in one physical world, but the world in everybody's head is different. So there's a Chinese saying, where you sit determines your worldview. But the world is complex. Who's right or wrong? You never really know. It's just understanding multiple perspectives and calibrate your understanding to know that different people have different worlds in their head.
Tell me about disruption.
In our world, any new technology will disrupt something old. I think you have to have disruption to move the world forward. Otherwise, we'll be living in the Stone Ages. Hopefully, the negative changes should be small in your life. So you do something wrong, you fix it quickly. Something bad happens, you minimize it. Something good happens, you try to multiply it. I think change is very good if you know how to handle it. And change is going to happen regardless of whether you like it or not. Time is probably the most limited resource we have. Everybody gets 24 hours a day. Think about different resources on a spider web graph. Money is one tangent, time is one, health is one, family is one. So you want to optimize the entire spider web, not just one being super high. If you can spend your time well, you're going to be more successful and happier.
Are you a winner or are you a loser?
I don't view the world as a winner-loser kind of situation. I'm happy with myself. So that's the most important thing. Everybody gets lucky sometimes. Where you start almost doesn't matter. But how you apply yourself and how you grab onto opportunities that come your way and be able to improve, if you can do that consistently, you're always going to outperform the rest of the people. Negative thoughts drain yourself of energy. So positive thoughts usually allow you to take action. If you can build things that have value to other people, then you're improving your life.